A winemaker in Hungary claims to be selling the world's most expensive wine at $40,000 a bottle. The wine is produced in a region known for its golden dessert wine. It's a 1.5-liter hand-blown magnum with a special cork made in Portugal. The general manager says his wine has a rich royal heritage dating back to the 1500s. Louis XIV is said to have described it as the wine of kings and the king of wines. The $40,000 price tag is due to the amount of manual labor required to produce it. Grapes are picked one by one for a daily harvest of only about 20 pounds in a good year. Only 18 bottles are currently offered for sale, and the line forms here. We want to thank you for watching Live at 5 here on Channel 3. Let's go to Latrice and Greg for Live at 5:30.
Thanks, David. A Dunlap dog is on the road to recovery after being shot in the face.
And some East Tennessee parents are concerned with the proposed textbooks, directions, and comparisons of certain religions.
Add to that our consumer technology reporter, Jamie Tucker. He'll tell us what the tech is up with fake reviews on Amazon.
Coverage you can count on. Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at 5:30.
Good afternoon, I'm Greg Glover.
And I'm Latrice Curry. A dog is recovering after he was shot in the face. The dog was found yesterday on Rankin Road in Dunlap.
There's no animal control in that area, so the Humane Educational Society has taken the dog. Channel 3's Casey Freeman has more.
The dog has been named Chance, and he's being treated here at the Veterinary Care and Specialty Group. Now, I just want to warn you that the images that you're about to see are considered graphic. Tuesday afternoon, a woman found a black lab mix outside of her home in a popular area of Dunlap, suffering from an injury. The woman stayed with the dog named Chance until Bob Citrillo with the Humane Educational Society arrived.
At that time, we had no idea what the injury was. All we know, though, that the jaw was disformed and kind of hanging down. Definitely looks like it was broke at that time.
Once a veterinarian was able to look at Chance, they were able to tell he was shot in the face. He had to have surgery to fix his jaw.
Have pins put in place so it can be held in place and start healing. They do expect that once they do this surgery this morning, that he should be able to start eating soft food pretty quickly.
Chance should fully recover in a month to a month and a half. Citrillo says this operation cost about $1,500, and they were able to pay for it using the Special Needs Fund. It's money HES uses for animals not in their jurisdiction. If you are living in an area without animal control, you are encouraged to talk to your elected officials.
They need to put their foot down and reach out to their city officials and their county officials and say, hey, it's time. We need to have some type of animal service.
We've reached out to the Dunlap Police Department to find out where they are in the investigation for Chance, and we have not heard back at this point. In Chattanooga, I'm Casey Freeman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Investigators are still searching for the cause of a fire that engulfed Paris's Notre Dame on Monday. Damage was only fully visible from the air. Most of the roof is completely gone. You see the bare ribs of the building beneath. Fortunately, the cathedral's main structure remained largely intact, including the iconic stone towers and 3 stained glass rose windows, as well as many of the priceless relics that had been housed inside. The owner of a renovation company tasked with restoring Notre Dame said yesterday that he is participating in the investigation that's been opened by Paris prosecutor's office. According to that business owner, at the start of the fire, none of his workers were on the site. French prosecutors investigating that blaze said it was probably caused by an accident.
The 21-year-old East Tennessee man who police say shot 2 strangers at the Tanger Outlet Mall yesterday has a minor criminal history. Here's what we know about Leon Jones. According to court documents, in 2015, he was charged with stealing a bicycle from a middle school. That same year, he was also charged with stealing a car. Witnesses say yesterday he walked up to 2 people and just shot them, killing a woman and hurting a man. He then turned the gun on himself. Investigators are still searching for a motive, but believe the shooting was random. Remains belonging to a soldier from Tennessee who was killed in the Korean War have been identified nearly 7 decades after he was declared missing in action. The Department of Defense used dental records and DNA testing to identify U.S. Army Captain Rufus Hyman of Memphis. Hyman was 23 years old when he was declared missing in action after his division began fighting North Korean forces on July 30th, 1950.
The North Carolina House has approved a bill that would direct how doctors and nurses must treat an infant who's born alive during an attempted abortion. Medical professionals who fail to provide the same degree of care as to any other newborn could face a felony with active prison time and monetary penalties. That bill will now go to Governor Roy Cooper.
This has nothing to do with ladies' reproductive organs, nothing to do with abortion. This has to do with a living, breathing human being coming out of a body and then being put to death. I ask for your support on the bill.
Should Governor Cooper veto the bill, Democrats in each chamber would have to join Republicans for a successful override. Spokeswoman for Governor Cooper signaled his dislike for the bill.
Today's takedown represents the single largest prescription opioid law enforcement operation in history, with the highest number of medical professionals ever charged by the department for prescription opioid-related crimes.
Well, today, federal and health officials held a press conference in Cincinnati, Ohio, to announce the arrest of 60 people, including 31 doctors, 7 pharmacists, and 8 nurse practitioners. The accused defendants are allegedly involved in distributing 350,000 prescriptions and over 32 million pills across 11 states. Governor Bill Lee is seeking almost $24.7 million to treat hepatitis C in prisons. According to Tennessee finance commissioners, funds would be allocated from the budget for Governor Lee's proposed school voucher program. The commissioner said that the funding in question would have been unused under the current education savings account proposal.
In Tennessee, a new 7th grade textbook is being criticized for its writings about religion. The McGraw-Hill 7th grade World Book was on public display Monday in Bristol as part of an approval process. The book covers all religions, but opponents claim that the McGraw text equates the Christian God with Allah of Islam and misrepresents both religions. Coming up on Live at 5:30, the Florida man strikes again. This time it's a naked man breaking into a Little League concession stand. That story when we get back.
Okay, I've got Griffin Nishard with us right now. Griffin has come all the way from Chattanooga, not too far away, and he's going to be telling us all about this really nice weather, how long it's going to last, and if we're going to see any big thunderstorms. Griffin's got the scoop on that. It's all coming up next, Live at 5:30.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News Traffic. CHI Memorial invites you to the 7th Annual Elizabeth's Outrun Melanoma 5K and Walk on Saturday, May 11th. Call 423-495-7465 for more information.
Watch out for rush hour delays. I-24 eastbound to get from downtown to the 75 split. Your commute time right now is going to be about 16 to 18 minutes. An accident to look out for, 153 southbound near Amnicola Highway. Just happened. It's going to be affecting the left lane of travel. Also, crews still working to clear an incident east ML King at Peoples. From the US 101 Information Center, it's Mo with your Eyewitness News Traffic.
All right, thanks so much there, Mo. Well, the Brainerd Baptist K-4 class participated in their annual Trike-a-thon to raise funds for St. Jude. And this year they had an extra special grand marshal to lead the way. Brainerd Baptist student Hayden Hudgens has been battling leukemia since she was 2 years old and receives treatment at St. Jude's in Memphis. Well, the school's director, Dr. Sean Corcoran, says that her involvement in this morning's event is a great way for students to put a face to the cause they're riding for.
Our students are able to put a face with a cause, so to speak, and they've not been able to do that previously, and so that's what happened today. And it was kind of neat to have Hayden be involved with it. She wasn't able to come to K4 at Brainerd because she was so sick.
Well, Dr. Corcoran says this is a great way for students to learn the values of loving and serving others that the school tries to instill in its students.
Ready for the Florida man story?
Oh, here it comes.
He broke into a Little League concession stand wearing nothing more than a baseball cap and a towel on his head. Opening a gate, prying open a door with a crowbar, the naked man left behind $5,000 worth of damages there. He stole donations, a pack of hot dogs, some other money. Local business owners are stepping up to the plate, trying to help the Little League organization recover from the loss and damages. Yikes.
Okay.
Coming up, Amazon is losing its fight against fake reviews.
Yeah, a British consumer group looked into the most popular products on Amazon and found most got the top, thanks to fake reviews and stars. Our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker did some Amazon shopping as well and found quite a few fakes.
What the Tech, sponsored by Carson Newman University. You've got to see this place.
Well, the next time you order something at Amazon, you may want to skip past the customer reviews. A new report says thousands of new fake reviews are being discovered in product pages every day.
Well, our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker has a story on how to protect yourself when you're shopping.
Amazon apparently losing the fight against fake reviews. A new report from a consumer group, Which, found that as many as 90% of the reviews for tech products on Amazon were from unverified users. Which looked at hundreds of tech products listed on Amazon and found in almost every category gadgets from unfamiliar brands at the top of the search results filtered by best reviews. Searching fitness trackers on Amazon, I found 5-star reviews for gadgets with names like Tualawe, YZJ, and FSYCQ. This one has 74 reviews, all of them 5-star and written April 14th. A few reviews are identical. Here's the kicker. The product just became available, and one so-called reviewer told others, try to get it ASAP. In other words, before Amazon removes it from the store. Which said 71% of headphones had 5-star ratings, even though most are brands you've never heard of. In fact, Which found many of the brands don't even exist. So how do you determine which reviews are fake? One is obvious. Don't trust 5-star reviews for brands you've never heard of. You can also check for fake product reviews by searching for the item on the websites fakespot.com and reviewmeta.com. I found well over a dozen companies advertising on the website saying that they will write you a fake review for your product for a little bit of money. Bottom line, if you're serious about doing research on a product before you buy it, do that research somewhere other than Amazon. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Amazon says that they try to stop fake reviews before they're posted by using artificial intelligence and humans who analyze product reviews as they are submitted.
All right, listen to this. The future is on its way, and it's bringing a side of toast with it. This robotic cook can prepare the perfect breakfast for you in just 6 minutes. Okay, you get a cup of coffee, toast, sauteed veggies, bacon, and a sunny side up egg. All in 6 minutes. Students at Tokyo University invented the robot. The creator says she was indeed inspired by the breakfast machine in Back to the Future. The hotel industry, of course, expected to try this out and attempted implementing this robot. Not bad.
On April 20th, you know, the unofficial holiday for marijuana enthusiasts, Carl's Jr. is going to test a CBD-infused burger at one of its Denver locations. For that day only, customers can order this Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight for $4.20. It features 2 beef patties paired with Carl's Jr.'s signature Santa Fe sauce. This version will be infused with hemp-based CBD oil, along with pickled jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and waffle fries.
So you may feel just a little bit funny after eating that one,
Interesting.
right?
Supposed to be the non-psycho whatever, but we'll
right.
see what happens out there in Colorado. Another beautiful day here in the Tennessee Valley.
All right, Paul Bears has a little help tonight from a special junior forecaster.
It's Griffin Isham with us right now. Griffin, you got to tell me about your school. Where do you go to school?
I go to Veritas, and it's a homeschool.
Now, homeschool. Okay, so how many times you go to the school?
We go on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we stay home and do school with our mom on the rest.
So how's your mom as a teacher? She's not listening.
Good.
She's good? Okay, that's good. That's good. Veritas, doesn't that mean truth? That's what I thought. See, I remember from my Latin that I took. That's true. Very good. All right, now what do you like to study the most?
I like to study science.
Science. So what part of science do you like the most?
I like sea creatures.
Sea creatures. Oh, marine biology.
Yes.
That's getting pretty good. That's very good. What do you like to do when you get away from school? What type of thing?
I like to play outside with sports or read books.
Okay. What type of books you like to read?
I like to read mystery books, adventure books, and comic books.
And comic books. Now, comic books are really big now. And what type of sports do you like to play?
I've played basketball, football, swimming, soccer. I've played a bunch.
So you don't do anything, right? You sound like you're busy. What's your favorite out of all those?
My favorite's basketball, but I mean, I'm best at basketball, but my favorite's football.
What position you play in football?
I play wide receiver.
And are you a shooting guard in basketball?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I had a feeling you were. And what do you want to be when you grow up? This is interesting.
I don't know, but if I had to choose a job now, I would be a State Farm agent like my dad.
Like your dad. All right. Well, that's a good job.
Yes.
That's a good job, and I know your dad could help you out. He'd be pleased to do that, I guarantee you. All righty, you're going to help me with the forecast in just a second. Let's take a look right now, though, at some of our weather charts. First of all, what we're looking at right now are some showers in northwestern Alabama, just south of Lawrenceburg there, and right along the Tennessee River near Florence, pushing off towards to the east, but a little bit to the north. It's weakening. There was a lot more lightning with this about a half hour ago, and it's sort of dwindling a little bit. And I think it's going to fade out before it actually gets here, but if anything does develop, it'll be in the plateau and probably fading out at that point. So there's just that little cluster there. The real big cluster is out over Texas, Oklahoma. Severe weather breaking out, severe thunderstorm watch is starting to go out from Kansas all the way into Texas, and pretty good thunderstorms also into Iowa, up into Wisconsin also. So satellite photo shows, again, most of the clouds out to the west, and those clouds will increase moving our way for tonight, so we'll see an increase in that cloud cover. Currently, it's 80 in the city, 79 Dalton, 77 Athens and Cleveland, 80 in Murphy. Winds out of the south at 8, and pollen count close to 600 for today. High temperature today, pleasant 81, 48 the overnight low. And our forecast was 82 and 52, so I'll take that. That worked out well. About 9.4 inches above normal in rain. Vipercast is showing, again, clouds, but holding off on the rain for tonight and through much of tomorrow. Winds will really pick up out of the south. Could see a few sprinkles into the afternoon, but most of the rain is going to come in after dark, and a line of thunderstorms is going to move in around 11 o'clock. See that bulge there on the radar? Yeah, that's the forecast from the radar on Vipercast. Big bulge of thunderstorms moving in, and then southerly winds continuing right into the southwesterly winds on Friday. Showers taper off, and this is how much rain we're going to see. Probably half an inch to an inch of rain. Outside chance of 1.5 inches, especially south of the city. So here's that forecast coming up. Grisham, what's going to be, Griffin, I'm sorry. What's it going to be like tonight for people who want to go out?
Tonight will be warm with increasing clouds, and this week we will have a few showers Saturday and sunshine on Sunday.
That's right. Easter Sunday looks like a beauty, just fantastic, but there could be some severe weather coming up probably 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock tomorrow night. So you want to stay with us on that, and I hope you had a good time. All your buddies watched you, didn't they?
Yes.
All right, you'll be signing autographs tomorrow.
Griffin did an excellent job. Thank you so much, Griffin. All right, here is one bubble we are more than happy to burst.
A gene therapy development has cured infants born with a bubble boy disease. The full story coming up.
Stunning developments to report this afternoon for a rare disease that destroys a person's immune system, forcing them into isolation. We're talking about what's known as the bubble boy disease.
Doctors at St. Jude have cured several babies who are now living normal lives. Erica Edwards reports.
A simple trip to the playground would have been impossible for Kristen Simpson and her son Omarion just a few months ago.
He's so happy to be out here.
Omarion was born with SCID X1, also called bubble boy disease, named for the way kids have to be protected from germs. They have no functioning immune system. Even the common cold could be deadly.
He was on protective isolation, so he couldn't go outside and he couldn't have contact with anyone.
Until now, Omarion is one of 10 children with SCID X1 now cured. They were all treated with a form of gene therapy at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
This is the biggest breakthrough for this disease. We restore full immune system in these babies. The results are truly outstanding.
Doctors take out the patient's bone marrow and replace their defective gene with a healthy copy, then reinfuse the cells back into the patient.
We do that after 2 low doses of chemotherapy that makes a room in their bone marrow for the newly corrected, gene-corrected cells.
The babies developed a normal immune system within several months of treatment.
After everything that he's been through, he's really, really happy to be living like a normal life.
Omarion will celebrate his first birthday next week, a milestone both for him and the field of medicine. Erica Edwards, NBC News.
Love to hear about the cures. Previous forms of gene therapy for kids with this disease carry the risk of leukemia. So far, this one does not carry that risk.
That is some very good news there. All right, when we return from the break, a Polish artist has created some Easter eggs that will put all others to shame.
We'll be right back with the details of this extravagant decor. Get it?
Yeah, there we go. Well, there is good news for Jeopardy fans tonight.
Despite what you may have heard, I'm feeling good. I'm continuing with my therapy. And we, the staff, is already working on our next season, the 36th year of Jeopardy. So I look forward to seeing you once again in September with all kinds of good stuff.
Well, that is good news. Alex Trebek recently finished taping shows for season 35 of Jeopardy! In the video, he gives an update for fans, saying his primary plan for the next few months is to concentrate on his health, and he'll be back in the studio in July to tape shows for the next season. Earlier this month, the longtime game show host announced he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. All right, ready to make some Easter eggs? Well, good luck making some that compare to this Polish artist who